Hi guys, I think it's about time that we want to introduce ourselves and tell a bit more about uNick Academy and us. I'm Milena. This is Nick.
My name's Nick.
We're husband and wife. And a few years ago we decided to set up our school, but not typical school. It's called uNick Academy because he's Nick, plus we are quite unique.
So we moved back to Poland in September 2008.
Yeah,
and then
you need something to do. I was still a student at university and Nick was housewife. So he needed some job, something what he would be good at, and he didn't speak any Polish at the time. Not that it might change, but we found that actually teaching English is something what I think was your forte and something what you're really good at, I must say. So maybe say how it started.
Yeah, so when I first moved to Poland, there was not much I could really do. My Polish language was not so good as it is today. However, teaching English was the only thing I could do. After obtaining teaching qualification in 2008, we moved back to Poland and I started to do English lessons. I quickly discovered though that English lessons with books, although have benefits, it's not real. It's not real English. So after many lessons, I realized what I had learned actually was irrelevant.
And many teachers, unfortunately, they are being taught about the same structure, that there must be grammar, exercises, books and so on, and actually it makes only people anxious and nervous and they don't want to speak, and so we noticed that that's not the way to go forward. And I think Nick's method and how he was teaching by conversation, present topics, current events, whatever people actually were interested, I think that was the best way. So
I use anything from popular television programs, films, as you said, current events, anything with British history, and you can always take an element of these subjects and you can pull from it some grammar, some new vocabulary.
So basically the lessons are not boring, they are just interesting.
It's the cliche, but it's to have fun. It's not something that you should be forced to learn, it's something you want to learn.
Yeah, and when Nick's capacity got to maximum and people wanted to duplicate him, however, I wish it was possible, but it wasn't. So that's when we started to hire people, and we hire people from all over the world. And some people are based in Poznan, but they students from abroad. Some people live abroad. We have people from basically all the way from Ecuador to Philippines, from everywhere. And we stick to the same method. We tell people that grammar, books, boring things don't work because
it's immersion.
Yeah.
It's total immersion into the conversation, into the language.
So all the teachers share the same values and they do the same way as Nick does, and Nick teaches mainly adults, but we have people who love lessons with kids and they stick to them, and they're really great at what they do, just like you.